Did you go vegetarian for health and ethical reasons, but instead of feeling energized, you're constantly exhausted? Are your hair dull, and do you get dizzy just from minimal exertion? Your body might be screaming for help, and the culprit could be anemia. But hold on, don't rush back to the stakes just yet. In this video, I'll prove that being an energetic, plant-based eater is totally achievable. We're going to break down the top 20 most powerful plant sources of iron and reveal the key secret to absorption that most people never talk about. Have you ever experienced symptoms of anemia? Let me know in the comments below. Your input is really important. Before we jump into the list of foods, let's quickly cover the basics. What exactly is anemia? Simply put, it's a condition where your blood doesn't have enough healthy red blood cells, erythrocytes, or hemoglobin to properly transport oxygen throughout your body. This lack of oxygen delivery is what causes the weakness, the paleness, and all those other unpleasant symptoms. Iron is a key component of hemoglobin, and this is where the main challenge for vegetarians lies. There are two types of iron, heme and non-heme. Heme iron is found in animal products, and our bodies absorb it incredibly easily. It's like greeting an old friend. But non-heme iron, which comes from plants, is much harder to absorb. For our bodies, it's like a shy, nervous guest. It needs help getting through the door. And today, we're going to learn how to be the perfect hosts for that non-heme iron. All right, let's talk about our first superstar and a true champion of the plant kingdom, the humble lentil. Just one single cup of cooked lentils packs over 6 milligrams of iron, accounting for nearly a third of the recommended daily intake for men. Picture this: a thick, fragrant Indian dal, or a hearty, satisfying bowl of lentil soup. This isn't just a meal, it's a genuine energy boost for your bloodstream. Now here's a crucial point. Lentils contain natural compounds called phytates, which can slightly hinder iron absorption. To counteract these phytates, always soak your lentils for several hours before cooking. Better yet, try adding a splash of lemon juice or some fresh parsley, rich in vitamin C, to the finished dish. This simple step drastically improves iron uptake, transforming the product into a genuine anti-anemia superfood. So the next time you're planning dinner, don't forget this modest, yet incredibly powerful legume. Let's move on to its close relative, the mighty chickpea, also known as the garbanzo bean or Turkish pea. Chickpeas are right on lentils' heels, offering nearly 5 milligrams of iron per cooked cup. But the real game changer? Their incredible versatility. Chickpeas are the key ingredient for the creamiest, dreamiest hummus, which pairs perfectly with fresh veggies. Imagine scooping up a dollop of that creamy hummus with a piece of bell pepper. That bell pepper, rich in vitamin C, ensures you not only get a delicious bite, but also maximize iron absorption. You can toss chickpeas into salads, stir them into curries, or roast them with spices until they're crispy. A perfect healthy snack. Just like lentils, it's best practice to soak dry chickpeas before you cook them. This simple step significantly boosts the bioavailability of all those vital nutrients, including that precious iron we're aiming for. Now let's talk about soy products, focusing primarily on tofu. This food often sparks debate, but in the context of iron intake, it's definitely our ally. 100 grams of firm tofu can contain up to 3.5 milligrams of iron. Tofu is truly a blank canvas. It soaks up any flavor you pair it with. You can fry it, bake it, braise it, or add it to soups and smoothies. Imagine appetizing cubes of tofu, pan-fried in soy sauce, alongside broccoli and red bell peppers. This meal is a nutritional powerhouse, absolutely loaded with iron and vitamin C. Beyond tofu, look into tempeh, a fermented soy product, often containing even higher levels of iron, and edamame, the young soybeans that make a fantastic snack. Soy is a simple, affordable way to enrich your diet with both high-quality protein and essential iron. Remember Popeye the Sailor, the guy who got his superhuman strength just from a can of spinach? Well, there was a kernel of truth to that claim, but there's a big caveat. Spinach is genuinely rich in iron. We're talking about 6.5 milligrams per cooked cup. But it also contains oxalates, compounds that essentially bind to the iron and block your body from absorbing it properly. So does this make spinach worthless? Absolutely not. The secret lies in preparation. Applying heat, like sautéing, steaming, or boiling, significantly cuts down the oxalate content. And to truly overcome them, pair your spinach with foods high in vitamin C. Picture a warm spinach salad tossed with orange segments and walnuts, or a green smoothie where you blend spinach not just with water, but with kiwi. This strategy doesn't just neutralize those iron blockers, it actually boosts the absorption of that crucial mineral many times over. So embrace spinach. Just make sure you know how to prepare it right. Next up on our list is quinoa. This pseudo-grain has become incredibly popular, and for good reason. Not only is quinoa a complete protein source, boasting all 9 essential amino acids, but it's also packed with iron. Just 1 cup of cooked quinoa delivers roughly 3 milligrams of iron. This makes it an excellent alternative to rice or pasta. Picture a vibrant salad. Quinoa, black beans, corn, avocado, all generously drizzled with lime juice. Not only is this beautiful and delicious, but it's also incredibly beneficial for your health. The lime provides vitamin C, which is essential because it helps your body absorb the iron from the quinoa and beans. Quinoa can also be used to make breakfast porridges. Just add your favorite berries and nuts, or you can even use it in baking. It's a truly versatile staple that definitely deserves a permanent spot in your pantry. Let's talk about a small but mighty powerhouse, the pumpkin seed. Don't toss them out next time you're preparing pumpkin. Just 30 grams, or about a small handful, of these seeds can provide you with over 4 milligrams of iron. This makes them one of the most concentrated plant sources of this essential mineral. You can eat them raw as a simple snack, toss them into salads for a pleasant crunch, or sprinkle them over your morning oatmeal or yogurt. You can also blend them into a seed butter, or use them to make homemade granola. Picture your breakfast bowl adorned with a handful of pumpkin seeds and a few slices of strawberry. The strawberries deliver that essential vitamin C, which helps your body absorb iron, while the seeds provide the iron and healthy fats. It's the perfect start to the day, especially if you're focused on maintaining healthy hemoglobin levels. Moving on in our discussion of seeds, we can't ignore sesame. These tiny seeds are a true nutritional powerhouse. Just 1 tablespoon of sesame seeds contains nearly 1.5 milligrams of iron. But the product they are used to make is even more fascinating: tahini, or sesame paste. Tahini forms the base for many staple Middle Eastern dishes, including hummus, which we've previously discussed. Just 2 tablespoons of tahini provide roughly 3 milligrams of iron. Now picture a simple salad dressing: tahini, lemon juice, water, garlic, and a pinch of salt. You drizzle this over fresh vegetables, and you get more than just an amazing flavor. You create the perfect synergy: iron from the tahini paired with vitamin C from the lemon juice. This is a perfect example of how combining simple ingredients can truly boost your overall health. Sprinkle sesame seeds on your baked goods, or mix tahini into your sauces. It's an effortless way to significantly increase your iron intake. Let's turn our attention to nuts now. When it comes to fighting anemia, our clear favorite is the cashew. These nuts have a wonderfully delicate, creamy flavor, and they are an excellent source of iron. Just 30 grams of cashews, that's roughly 18 individual nuts, pack about 2 milligrams of iron. You can enjoy them raw or roasted, but there are far more creative and interesting ways to use them in the kitchen. Soaked cashews can be transformed into an incredible, creamy vegan sauce for pasta, or they can be the base for a rich cream soup. Picture a hearty mushroom pasta coated in a thick velvety cashew sauce, finished with a sprinkle of fresh parsley. That dish will not only satisfy your appetite, but it will also deliver a healthy dose of iron. Furthermore, cashews are rich in copper, a mineral that also plays a crucial role in maintaining healthy blood. So, adding a handful of cashews into your daily routine is an excellent habit, especially if you follow a vegetarian diet. Here's a product you might not immediately think of as a source of iron: blackstrap molasses. It's a thick, dark syrup, essentially a byproduct of refining sugar. Unlike refined white sugar, which offers no nutritional benefit, blackstrap molasses manages to retain all the valuable minerals found in the sugar cane. Just 1 single tablespoon of this product can contain up to 3.5 milligrams of iron. That's about 20% of your recommended daily intake. It has a distinct, slightly bittersweet flavor, but it can easily be used as a natural sweetener. Imagine stirring a spoon of molasses into your morning oatmeal or smoothie. Or you could use it in baking, like when making classic gingerbread. It's an excellent way to not only boost your iron intake, but also swap out harmful refined sugar for a much more beneficial alternative. Help often comes from the most unexpected places. For example, right off the cereal shelf. I'm talking specifically about fortified cereals and hot breakfast options. Many manufacturers specifically enrich their products with essential vitamins and minerals, including iron. Always read the labels carefully. Some fortified options can contain up to 100% of your recommended daily allowance, RDA, of iron in a single serving. This can be a genuine lifesaver on those hectic days when you don't have time for complicated cooking. Picture this: a quick bowl of cereal with plant-based milk and fresh berries. Berries, like raspberries or blueberries, add more than just flavor. They also provide vitamin C, which is crucial for helping your body better absorb the iron from the cereal. While you shouldn't rely on these breakfasts as the cornerstone of your overall diet, they are an excellent, quick, and effective way to top up your iron stores. And now for some news that will delight anyone with a sweet tooth. Dark chocolate isn't just a delicious indulgence, it's also a great source of iron. But we're talking specifically about high-quality dark chocolate with a minimum cocoa content of 70%. Just 1 ounce, about 30 grams of this type of chocolate, can contain over 3 milligrams of iron. That's actually more than you'd find in the equivalent serving of beef. Beyond the iron, dark chocolate is also rich in antioxidants, magnesium, and copper. Imagine having a few squares of bitter chocolate as a post-lunch or dinner treat. Or try adding cocoa powder, which is also a concentrated source of iron, to your morning smoothie. The key, of course, is moderation, as chocolate remains a calorie-dense product. But allowing yourself a little of this healthy pleasure is something you not only can do, but should do, especially when looking to combat anemia. Dried fruits are a concentrated source of vitamins and minerals, and some varieties really stand out when it comes to iron content. One of the main leaders here is dried apricots. Just half a cup of dried apricots contains approximately 2 milligrams of iron. They make an excellent choice for a quick and healthy snack. Imagine taking a small container of apricots and almonds with you to work. This helps curb hunger between meals while simultaneously boosting your iron intake. Dried apricots can also be added to your oatmeal, baked goods, and salads, or incorporated into various recipes. Here's an important tip. Look for dried apricots that are darker and maybe less visually appealing. That bright orange color often indicates they have been treated with sulfur dioxide, which is generally something you want to limit for optimal health. Who would have thought that a simple potato could help fight anemia? Well, it can, but there's one important catch. You have to eat the skin. That's because the skin holds most of the nutrients, including the iron. One large potato baked in its jacket can contain up to 3 milligrams of iron. Just imagine a fragrant baked potato topped with hummus and fresh herbs. That's not only a satisfying and delicious meal, but also a fantastic source of iron. Potatoes are also rich in vitamin C, which, as we know, helps the body absorb non-heme iron. So the next time you reach for that peeler, stop. Just wash the potato well, and then bake, boil, or fry it right in the skin. It's simple, delicious, and incredibly beneficial for your hemoglobin levels. Mushrooms are another underrated food on our list. While not all varieties are equally rich in iron, certain types can make a significant contribution to your diet. For instance, porcini, chanterelles, and especially morels are excellent sources of this mineral. 100 grams of cooked porcini mushrooms can contain up to 3 milligrams of iron. Just imagine a savory, creamy mushroom soup, or pasta with chanterelles in a cashew-based cream sauce. Mushrooms lend dishes a rich umami flavor, often described as meaty, which can be particularly satisfying for those who have recently transitioned away from meat. To enhance iron absorption, try pairing mushrooms with herbs like parsley or dill, as these add a boost of vitamin C. Mushrooms are a fantastic way to diversify your menu and support overall health. Oatmeal is a breakfast classic, and rightly so. Oats aren't just a great source of slow-release carbohydrates, providing sustained energy throughout the morning. They're also packed with iron. A single cup of cooked oatmeal typically contains around 3.5 milligrams of iron. But to really maximize the nutritional punch of your morning oats, it's all about how you prepare and serve them. Instead of simply adding sugar, boost your bowl with fresh berries like strawberries or black currants. The berries will provide a crucial dose of vitamin C. Then, mix in a spoonful of pumpkin seeds or a drizzle of tahini for an extra hit of iron and healthy fats. This kind of power breakfast won't just help combat iron deficiency. It will also ensure you feel full, energized, and focused for hours. Oatmeal truly is a simple, affordable, and highly effective tool in any healthy eating arsenal. We've discussed legumes before, but let's take a moment to shine a spotlight on the versatile kidney bean. They don't just have a beautiful, rich color. They are also one of the leading sources of iron among all legumes. Just 1 cup of cooked kidney beans contains over 5 milligrams of iron. This makes them an absolutely essential staple for any vegetarian diet. Think of a classic Mexican dish like chili sin carne. That's chili without the meat, where the foundation is built on kidney beans, tomatoes, corn, and bell peppers. This dish is the perfect pairing. You get the iron from the beans combined with the vitamin C from the tomatoes and peppers. A meal like this won't give anemia a fighting chance. Kidney beans are incredibly versatile. You can add them to soups and salads, or even blend them into savory spreads and dips. And remember, always soak dry beans before cooking. This simple step significantly improves their digestibility. Swiss chard, often overlooked in favor of its more popular cousin, spinach, is actually a true superfood, and it deserves the spotlight. A single cup of cooked Swiss chard packs a hefty 4 milligrams of iron. Crucially, it contains far fewer oxalates than spinach, which means the iron it holds is much more available for your body to absorb. On top of that, Swiss chard is incredibly rich in vitamins K, A, and C. Picture yourself gently sautéing the leaves with garlic and a squeeze of lemon juice. The lemon juice doesn't just add a bright, fresh flavor. The vitamin C drastically boosts that iron absorption. You can also toss Swiss chard into soups, stews, or omelets, or even use the sturdy outer leaves as a low-carb wrap replacement for dishes like cabbage rolls. Make sure you give this vibrant and beneficial vegetable a try. Let's shift gears and talk about something a little more exotic, spirulina. It's a blue-green algae, typically sold in powder or pill form. Spirulina is a true nutritional powerhouse. Just 1 tablespoon of spirulina powder packs 2 milligrams of iron. That's a significant amount for such a small serving. Beyond the iron, spirulina is rich in protein, B vitamins, and antioxidants. It has a pretty distinctive taste that not everyone enjoys, so it's best to mask it in other foods. Picture a green smoothie with banana, spinach, pineapple juice, and a teaspoon of spirulina. The sweetness of the fruit will completely cover the algae flavor, giving you a powerful boost of energy and nutrients. It's an easy way to sneak an extra source of easily absorbable iron into your diet. Let's turn our attention to another ancient supercrop that definitely deserves a spot in your pantry: amaranth. Much like quinoa, amaranth is a gluten-free pseudo-grain boasting a truly unique nutritional profile. Amaranth is an iron powerhouse. In fact, it ranks among the grains with the highest iron content. Just 1 cup of cooked amaranth delivers over 5 milligrams of this essential mineral. You can easily prepare it as a hot breakfast porridge. It cooks up beautifully, achieving a wonderfully smooth and creamy texture. Picture this: amaranth porridge topped with sweet dried apricots and crunchy walnuts. That's a genuine power breakfast, an ideal way to boost your energy naturally and help keep your hemoglobin levels stable. Amaranth flour is perfect for gluten-free baking, and the puffed grain version makes an excellent addition to homemade granola or nutritious snack bars. Incorporating amaranth is a delicious and easy way to diversify your diet and explore exciting new flavors. And finally, our 20th point. This isn't a specific product, but rather a secret weapon that makes all the previous 19 points exponentially more effective. We're talking about vitamin C. As we've mentioned repeatedly, vitamin C, or ascorbic acid, is the key to absorbing non-heme iron. It converts iron into the specific form that your body can easily process and absorb. Studies show that adding just 100 milligrams of vitamin C to a meal can boost iron absorption by an incredible 67%. This leads to the golden rule for any vegetarian trying to fight anemia. Every single iron-rich meal must be paired with a source of vitamin C. Imagine you're having lentil soup drizzled with lemon juice. Or maybe you grab a handful of cashews along with a kiwi. Or perhaps you add fresh bell peppers to your tofu and vegetable stir-fry. This simple pairing strategy is far more crucial than simply consuming iron-rich foods alone. So, we've just reviewed an entire arsenal of 20 powerful plant-based foods designed to combat anemia. As you can clearly see, maintaining high hemoglobin levels while following a plant-based diet is absolutely achievable. The main takeaway here is this: simply eating iron-rich foods isn't enough. The true key to success lies in proper combinations. Pairing your plant-based iron sources with vitamin C is your #1 secret weapon. Conversely, make sure you avoid washing down these meals with tea or coffee, since the tannins in those drinks drastically block iron absorption. You now have all the knowledge needed to build your own powerful anti-anemia diet plan. Don't let myths or unfounded fears steer you off this path. Your health is truly in your hands, and nature has provided us with everything we need to maintain it. Thank you so much for watching this video all the way through. You now have an entire arsenal of knowledge. Start putting it into practice today. Be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss other helpful videos on healthy plant-based nutrition. Hit the like button if you found this video useful. And the most important question: which of these 20 foods will you be adding to your meals first? Let me know in the comments below. Let's discuss your favorite recipes.